morning children. How are you children? I hope you are doing well. So today let us start a new chapter. The name of the chapter is Conservation of Plants and Animals. You might have heard about National Park, Zoo, Wildlife Sanctuary and Biosphere Reserve. What is the purpose of making all this? To protect our flora and fauna and their habitats. Protected areas called Wildlife Sanctuary, National Park, Zoo and Biosphere Reserve are made. Plantation and cultivation, grazing, felling of trees, hunting and poaching are prohibited here. So children, I have used here few new terms like Wildlife Sanctuary, Biosphere Reserve, National Park. So what is meant by all these terms? Let us see. So first is Wildlife Sanctuary. Areas where animals are preserved from any disturbance to them and their habitat is called Wildlife Sanctuary. Again I will repeat the definition. Areas where animals are preserved from any disturbance to them and their habitat is called Wildlife Sanctuary. Now let us see the meaning of the National Park. Areas reserved for wildlife where they can freely use the habitats and natural resources. So what is meant by National Park children? Areas reserved for wildlife where they can freely use the habitats and natural resources. Now let us see the meaning of the Biosphere Reserve. Large areas of protected land for conservation of wildlife, plant and animal resources and traditional life of the tribals living in the area. So again I will repeat what is meant by Biosphere Reserve. Large areas of protected land for conservation of wildlife, plant and animal resources and traditional life of the tribals living in the area. So children, that means in the Biosphere Reserve, plants, animals and even human beings are found in the Biosphere Reserve. Now let us discuss about deforestation and its causes. A great variety of plants and animals exist on Earth. We are dependent on plants and animals, but due to deforestation, their survival is in danger. So children, what is meant by deforestation? Deforestation means clearing of forest and using that land for other purposes. So again I will repeat the definition of deforestation. Deforestation means clearing of forest and using that land for other purposes. So these purposes can be procuring land for cultivation, building houses and factories, making furniture or using wood as fuel. So again I will repeat these purposes children. These purposes can be procuring land for cultivation, building houses and factories, making furniture or using wood as fuel. Now deforestation is man-made as well as natural. Some natural causes of deforestation are forest fires, drought and floods. Now let us see the consequences of deforestation. So first point is it increases the temperature and pollution level on Earth. It increases carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Groundwater level gets lowered. It disturbs the balance in nature. It decreases rainfall and fertility of the soil. There will be increased chances of natural calamities like floods and droughts. So children, you know plants need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. If there are less number of trees, that means less carbon dioxide will be absorbed by the plants. Then what about other carbon dioxide? Then other carbon dioxide will be present in the air. So now carbon dioxide will be more in the atmosphere. This will lead to global warming as carbon dioxide traps the heat reflected by the earth. The increase in temperature on the earth disturbs the water cycle and may reduce rainfall. This may cause droughts. Deforestation changes soil properties. It causes soil erosion also. Due to soil erosion, lower, hard, rocky layers are exposed. This layer has less humus, less minerals and is less fertile. So such a fertile land gets converted into deserts and this process is known as desertification. Deforestation decreases water holding capacity of the soil. The movement of water from the surface into the ground is reduced. So these are floods. So children, today what we have discussed about wildlife sanctuary, national park, biosphere reserve, deforestation definition we have seen, and then we have discussed about the consequences of deforestation. Please note down all the points, children. Thank you.